And I'm live. I think I'm live. I'm late, like I have been lately. It's kind of summertime. Stays lighter later, so starting these lives a little bit later, I think probably works better for people. Maybe we'll see how many people tune in. So far, 0. Let's see here. There's Wesley. A few people are going to probably come rolling in. There's Craig. Craig and his wife Heidi were awesome on the Watchdog podcast. I listened to that today. Rainy day in Michigan. Yeah, I kind of actually did have a little bit of rain now that I think about it. Not like a ton, but I definitely had some rain. I work outside, so you'd think I'd remember that. But Desmond's here, Tennessee Mike, Scott, John, Mekaleka Heine Ho. I'm not sure how to say that. Ivan's here. Escaping and Watch. Kevin Powell, T-Bone, William. My buddy Doug's here. Eric Bell's checking in from Loch Lomond. Probably butchered that. John, Gary, Bobby Boldy, my buddy Michael's here, Adam. Oh yeah, so the rain must have been further south. Up here in the northern lower peninsula, I just got some sprinkles. I didn't get a bunch of rain. Oh, T-Bone, you were up north, eh? I say eh because I'm closer to Canada. Oh yeah, Crystal Lake, man. Should have hit me up. We could have met up. Let's see. Alex from Australia. So T-Bone, I do actually, I do a lot of work around Crystal Lake. So next time you're up in the Crystal Lake area, let me know. I typically work that area. Cowboy Swami, you're super early. I just logged on. Craig, it's a concoction that I've been really enjoying. It's basically Blanco tequila, I forget what brand, Hornitos, and it is some basically like limoncello, basically a lemon liqueur, and a little bit of, I call it sugar water, but it's whatever my wife makes it. It's basically sugar water, sugar syrup. You put it in there with a little bit of ice, mix it up. Super easy. I like easy. I'm lazy when it comes to stuff like that. I don't want super complicated cocktails, so I'd either drink it straight or just 2 or 3 ingredients. Chris from the Watch Lounge is here. Let's see. Yeah, it is. It is really good. If you like lemon, which I do, so it's it can go down maybe a little too easy. So it's. I probably shouldn't add the sugar water if I just did the limoncello, basically the lemon liqueur and the tequila. I think it would be a little bit sharper, and I'd probably drink it a little bit slower. But once you added that, a little bit of sugar water in there kind of cuts it even more, and it just makes it taste like a pop. Basically, it just goes down too quick. Let's see, Gary's puffing on a cigar, or just had one. All right, so I don't really have a topic today. I guess we could potentially talk about. Alpha Dad is asking, will I be reviewing the 40 millimeter Zelos swordfish? Zelos didn't contact me on that particular model, so I don't know if they're going to send one or not. I'm sure at some point I will get one in. I didn't purchase one, but I know enough people that probably are purchasing one. I'm sure I could borrow one and bring it in. But on that topic, I'm going to slowly start rolling watches into your screen, right? So in some of these, like for example, I probably won't make a video individually because I've already made a video on the Hamilton white dial. I mean, recently I just did one, right? And I've already done a video on the Hamilton Khaki King, right? Actually, quite a few videos of those. And I don't think I've done a video on the the khaki automatic field, this guy here, which I think is 38 or 40. These are so thin. The Hamilton owns the field watch, but I would be remiss to, at the same time, while I have all three of these in, I should probably make a video showing all three of these together, right? So yes, I've done them individually potentially, but I need to take a moment and probably make a video with all three of them. So I guess my point here is I get a ton of watches in on the show, and I can't keep up. So, I get people asking me, requesting me to video certain watches. I can only video what is sent in to me. I don't really buy watches too much anymore, so I rely on watches being sent in. So this is what's being sent in, and I can't even keep up with those. So I know it's probably for you, everyone watching, it's probably a great problem to have, right? And I'm not saying it's really a problem. It's just a bit of an issue. I try to keep up, and it's impossible. Gary's asking, anyone sending you a Captain Willard? Well, I actually bought one. I know I just said I don't really buy too many watches. I bought one. I should have it in a couple of days. And that leads me to another topic. This week right here, I already recorded an unboxing video that I'll post tomorrow morning. I did some drawing videos a little bit ago. I'm trying to play catch up because I just got off call. So I did some drawing videos for the Patreon group. So Dirk, congratulations. You got the DIY Watch Club watch build. So I'll be sending that out to you. Or if you want me to send it to somebody else, I'll send it to somebody else so they can build it for you. And then I did the drawing for the Nezumi watches. So those are going to be getting shipped out soon. Eric, yes, I did actually buy this for my buddy Doug. I couldn't resist it. It was like fate. I felt like it was fate. I knew I wanted another tuna. I was really lusting after the SBBN 039, the Patty variant. But when Doug sent this over, it just reminded me, this was the first, actually the first tuna that I bought that was SBBN, because I did own the Patty one at 1.2. But I really like this one. I don't need the mix of color. I really like this one. It's clean and classic. The price was good, and Doug's a buddy of mine, so I don't know. It just felt right. So I'm hoping to keep this one. I don't typically label my watches as keepers, other than the Orange Monster that I'm wearing today. That is absolutely a keeper. But yeah, I'll probably even do another video, talking about the SBBN tuna. So this week is going to be all Seiko. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, expect Seiko videos, and I fully expect people commenting that I'm just a Seiko fanboy and this channel is all about Seikos. But guess what? This channel is a lot about Seikos, and I am a Seiko fanboy. Even though I haven't been drawn to them recently, they are amazing watches. So this is one watch I'll be videoing. This is the SPB 119er. I'll probably actually do this video Tuesday night. Actually, that'll probably be my lead-off hitter. And then I'm going to jump right into another heavy hitter. This was a watch that my buddy Doug sent in. This is the SBDC 107. This is a phenomenal limited edition watch. This will be probably Wednesday's video, I'm thinking. And I'm not sure when the Willard's going to show up. But the Willard, as soon as that shows up, I'll probably do one. Let's see. Let me read some comments. I kind of neglected the comments. I'm just going to pick them up. I know I missed some, so if I missed it, comment again. So Ken Spear checking in from Pittsburgh. CFZ is saying, hey, Rob, what's your next big purchase? Good question. What is my next big purchase? I don't know. I kind of wing it, man. I don't really have anything planned. Even that tuna purchase wasn't really planned. I just bought the Tudor, so I'm pretty much all set, I think. I need to probably lay low for a little bit. Let's see. We got some shout-outs. Even my buddy Michael, he commented, it's so true. We had a nice little break from Seiko. Now it's time to jump back in. So, Michael, I'm sending you the Patty Monster. I kind of need the room in the box anyway, so I kind of justify buying the tuna. So I'm going to send him the Patty Monster, and then I'm going to put the tuna in the box. So that's going to go off to Michael, and he can do a video on that and check that out and see what he thinks. Young XLNC checking in from Canada. So there's a ton of people up in Canada that are watch addicts and some really good watch channels. I was just talking to Michael about that. So let's see. Cowboy Swami, I'm only Grippo Tunas needs AR coating. Well, AR coating at the minimum kind of really needs sapphire crystal with AR coating, and I think it would be basically a must-have for most watch addicts. I 100% agree with you on that, and maybe I can remedy that. Maybe that's something I look into in the future. Kevin, I agree it is going to be an excellent week. I'm going to go Seiko heavy, and there's going to be some watches that are going to get neglected, but I have to rip these out. Let's see here. Let's see. I'd like to see a Ripley. I can't remember seeing a review recently. Not sure which one that is. Alaskan Yeti. Wanna review a SBDC 113 new limited Seiko Sumo. Yes, I would like to review that. If you have one, hit me up. No new watches. Yes, Russ. So that's a whole nother thing. The abstinence August, or however we're saying that. So I'm not purchasing watches this month. I'm cycling through. We're on day 3. I'm staying true to a watch every day. Tomorrow I'm actually going to wear the Patty Monster. That way I can ship it off to Michael, and then I'm going to keep cycling through my collection. Let's see. I'm trying to keep up, guys. Weeby, toss the 38mm khaki on your wrist. Curious about the size. Let me do that for you. Hold on a second. Alaskan Yeti, yes. Email me. If you don't have it, I'll try to put it in the show notes, but it's usually in some other videos. Ooh, it's a little. I'm not going to be able to clasp it. It's really tight, but it's. I'm used to wearing a little bit larger watches, but this is like actually kind of the perfect size for my wrist. It's not for a 7 1/4 inch wrist. It works totally fine. So it's basically. Now this one I have to check out because it's running slow. This is a 38 by 47. So this is a legit really good size. Like for a lot of people were complaining about the Hamiltons having a long lug to lug, but when we talk about the Khaki King, this guy here, or even the manual wind one, it pretty much blows that argument out of the water. Like if you're worried about long lug to lug, these 3 watches are all going to wear true to size, if anything, maybe even a touch smaller on wrist. They're just phenomenal on wrist. The weight is the right proportion for the size. The bracelets are really good. Everything is a nice, I don't want to say, it's a happy medium. There's nothing, it doesn't feel heavy, doesn't feel too big, too small. Like it's just the right temperature porridge. Yeah, I think that 38mm is awesome. There's something wrong with this movement on this one, I've been told. So hopefully, yeah, the Murph, Kevin, the Murph, I think they kind of really screwed up on it. The 52mm lug to lug is way too long. All right, let's see. Yeah, any of you guys watching that are in the Great White North, the Canada region, definitely hit up my buddy Michael. The shipping logistics and cost are going to be way better up in Canada to work with Canadian watch reviewers. So Michael's definitely a solid one to work with. He's trustworthy. So. Yeah, let's see here. Nina's checking in from the Philippines. Pierce has an 8-inch wrist. Their strap doesn't even fit me. Yeah, 8-inch wrist. Yeah. There's a ton of larger watches. I would go. So like an 8-inch wrist, I would go with a larger watch that's just going to work for you. There's a ton of awesome watches for all wrist size. Which tuna is that? This is the SBBN 033. and I absolutely love it. I'm looking forward to wearing it this month. I'm not sure where I'm gonna what day I'm gonna put it on, but I'm excited to wear it again. I haven't worn it in a few days, so I'm excited to wear that one. So, all right, let's see. Yeah, the Tunas are awesome. Let's see it on the strap code. I do have, when I do the video on it again, I do have a strap code hex head bracelet that I kept because back in my mind, I knew I was going to end up buying another one. So I kept it. All right, so I'm going to throw some more watches out. Like I said, I'm going to go Seiko heavy before I bury this G-Man down, G-Man down. Before I bury this Marlin, this will be tomorrow's unboxing video. Spoiler alert for the people that are watching the live stream. 34 millimeter manual wind Timex Marlin. This was on sale. I picked it up. It's going to be a tour watch over on my Patreon channel through the Discord channel. So I will be doing a video on this hopefully soon, quick, so I can get it out to the next guy. But just a fun little pickup. Yeah, the Marlins are really cool. 34 millimeters. Crazy small for me, but that mesh on there is like crazy comfortable. It's super nice. All right, Seiko heavy. So what did I say? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday maybe? Guys, this thing is nuts. The SBBN 025. This is using exotic materials. I believe this is titanium. I think this might be ceramic. I got to do some homework on it. It's 1,000-meter water depth rating on it. Just a phenomenal looking watch. Comes with a little bit heavier price tag, but it's not absurd for what you're getting. And it's definitely a special watch. It's more tuna than even the regular tunas, I think, personally, because there is no lugs. I mean, it's cut out into the case, basically where the strap goes, where the 033, the lugs are actually there. They actually protrude from the case. And size-wise, although it's larger, it's similar, and it's going to wear on wrist similar. It's pretty dope. So I'm excited to do that one as well. So that could be like on my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday lineup. Or no, today's Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever. And then maybe I'll get the Willard in, and then maybe I'll do the SBBN. It's basically going to be a Seiko heavy week. And then I'll jump into something else. I I need help, guys. I need help. I'm way far behind because there's insane other cool watches here. I have the Helm. I mean, this is a killer watch. The legibility on this, the symmetry of it, the value of it, and everything. This is a phenomenal watch, and I know a lot of people want to see that. So, yeah, Dane. Yeah, I almost need to contract out some videos. I'll slam through them. It's just I have to say no for a little bit. Yeah, Chris, you're on the G-Shock kick. I don't have any G-Shocks on the table right here, but I'll cycle through it. It'll, you know what I mean? I'll probably go Seiko heavy, and then I'll probably go microbrand heavy, and then who knows? And then I don't know. Probably back to G-Shock, I guess, or maybe Swiss and then G-Shock. Yeah, I think the Helms definitely work on a larger wrist for sure. This kind of reminds me, I know a lot of people kind of will throw around different comparisons to what they kind of compare to, but it does actually remind me of more of like a marathon. It definitely has the look and feel of a marathon watch to me. It has that very like thick, simple, clean look to it. And I like the engineer style bracelet that come with it. Yeah, you think that 1,000... It doesn't wear thick, though. This guy? It's thick. It's probably... let me guess. 17 and a half, something like that. Nah, 16. That's not bad. As far as divers go, that's not bad. Oh, man. I might have to buy this one, too. I don't know. I can't. Well, I can't buy one in August, right? Yeah, this is a killer watch because it's light. for how big it is. It's light. That is the key. That is the key. You can go with a larger watch as long as it's lightweight. It'll work. Yeah, the mechanical one's even thicker, that's for sure. All right, what else do we have here? I already have done videos on the Trosca free diver, so I won't do a video on this one. This one will end up just in the Sunday sale. That one's going to go to a Patreon easily because they're awesome. The Citizen NY0085, I don't remember doing a video on this particular one. I've had a couple of the 8 series ones in, and I don't believe I've done a video on this one, so I have to do a video on that one. So there will be a nice Citizen watch I have to do. I still need to do, no hurry on this one, but the Lou and Huey. So this is a brand that kind of isn't really, there's not really any out being made right now, but it's sought after. Oh, so I need to do the video on this one. Actually, Dane just commented at that one. I have to do the video on this, and then I need to send it to Dane because that's a must, because Dane is all about the Gators, Chomp Chomp, which is the blue and orange colorway. So I definitely have to send that to my buddy Dane. Hopefully I can get the video done before Christmas. Otherwise, I'll just bring it down with me when I visit. But yeah, I'm definitely sending that to you, Dane. I just have to do the video for. You know what? Maybe I'll send it to you first and let you do the video and then send it back to me. Because by the time I get around to making that video, it's going to be crazy late. So maybe I'll just send it to you now and be done with it. And I'll deal with it later. I have a couple of cool Christopher Wards. This is a chronograph model. I love these Christopher Ward straps. I'm fairly certain you can buy these separately. And this is my first look at the straps. I have to say, I would be interested in buying just the straps. The straps are so nice. And I really like it on this particular model here. This is the C65 variant. I love this colorway, black gold or whatever we're calling it. It kind of is like a black bronze, and it's going to be super comfortable on wrist. Captain, I am not sure. I don't know anything about the steel dive homage watches, but these Christopher Ward straps are phenomenal. So if you're looking for a really cool strap, maybe check these out. They're very comfortable, very nice. I think they're affordable. I haven't priced them out, but man, that looks good. Even I got a little bit of a summer tan going. I think that colorway looks good. So we'll see what the price tag is on this guy. I might have to swoop this up and see if the Patreons want to tour this one, because this is such a cool looking watch. I think this one's a limited edition too. Yeah, it is a limited edition. It might even be numbered. Can't really read it. Yeah, 111 of 200. I might have to pick this one up. Yeah, this is a limited edition model. I'll see if my Patreons want to tour that guy. That one might be a Patreon tour here soon. Yeah, Dane, maybe we'll pick this up. We'll see if how many Patreons are interested in this. I'm sure we can pick this up and tour it. I think this would be a really fun one to tour. I love the colorway. The strap is nice. This is just a home run. I think I can get a pretty good deal on it too. So let's talk about that one for sure. Another one that actually could, Dane wants to be a ringleader. Tell you what, this one right here too, this might have to be a pickup as well. I'm actually maybe even interested in this one, but I can't buy a watch. Oh, that might be a loophole, because I know a lot of us aren't doing, we can't buy watches in August, but maybe we can buy into a tour. We're not really buying a watch. We're buying into a part ownership of a watch. But these Tissot Visa dates are very nice. I'm excited to do the video on this one. This is such a clean, the construction of it is so well done. It is so clean, the classic. I got to see if I can get it on wrist. I don't know if I can or not. No, it's not sized for my wrist. We got to size this for my wrist, guys. We gotta try this on real quick. So let's see. I think we pry this guy up. Pry that up. Slide that down a bit. Snap it down. Let's try that. That was a good guess. Good guess. Could probably go a little bit looser, but it's not a huge fan of that clasp. It sticks up quite a bit. I think that's all the way down. But man, that thing looks great on wrist. This needs probably to be on a leather, I think. I like the mesh, but I think it needs to be on a leather. What is the lug width on this guy? Please say 20. Please say 20. Yes. All right, so I'm going to throw this on a leather strap and for the video. I like the mesh, but this thing, it needs to be on a leather strap. And I think it'd be a nice set-off piece. Let's see. I know I haven't been reading comments, guys. Sorry. Eric, if you intend on flipping the watch, did you really buy it? Good point. Good point. That's pretty much every watch I buy, though. All right, let's see. Oh, is the water depth rating on this only 30? It's a dress watch, though. Yeah, 30 meters. I'm thinking if I'm wearing like dress clothes and I'm out doing whatever you do in dress clothes, which I don't do, I would wear this casual. I don't think I'm going to go in any water. You know, I might get stuck in a rainstorm or something like that. I'm sure it's fine in a rainstorm. Yeah, the dome crystal, and it looks like it's fitted directly to the case, which I'm a huge fan of. I mean, even the shape of the case and everything, it's so clean and well done. Yeah, it's definitely a good value proposition. I still even have the spinnaker here with the integrated lugs. I'm actually digging that. I kind of like the way they satinize the case. So hopefully I'll do a video on this thing soon. What else do I have? I have, let's see, Leora is asking, can I see your Seagull 63? I don't have one. I think I sold it and shipped it already. So, yeah, the Orthos is awesome. That one's, I think I'm going to go ahead and just send that to Dane now because I know I'm not going to have time to video it. This guy here, this is Bobby Leggs' watches, one of his watches that he sent in. This thing is so freaking cool. This is like the best part. Check out that movement. And then see the S on that gear. Let's wind it and get it going. Look at it. Look at it come to life. I love it. I absolutely love it. How do I not own a manual wind watch that has a display like this yet? I really want the Weiss watch, but I wanted that titanium one. He's since sold out. I joke with my buddy Clayton that as soon as he gets his, that I have dibs. So I'm actually legit kind of waiting to actually even look to buy something, because deep down in my heart, I hope that Clayton is, yeah, right. Come on, Clayton. You're a flipper. I'm hoping that he's going to get it, and he's got smaller wrist, and he's going to be like, you know what, Rob, you're right. It is a great watch, but it's too big for me. So, yeah, let me hook you up. I'll sell it at a huge loss because that's the flipper way, and we'll just make the deal. But otherwise I'll have to pick up something. So I think I kind of have my heart set on a Weiss watch anyway, just because it's pretty much USA made. So, all right, let me see here. Let me look at some questions. CFC is asking, Rob, have you been wearing your Seamaster? No, not as much as I probably should. But it's going to be tricky with this month because I have the August thing going, so I have to kind of overshot that. So I can only wear the challenge. I don't want to say the agreement. The challenge is to wear one watch for the entire day each day. So at some point I will wear this watch. I suspect it'll probably be like a Saturday or a Sunday, potentially, coming up soon. Maybe even this Saturday I'll wear either this or the Tudor. So let's see here. Mr. D. Stifles asking, what is the story on the G-Man figures? I've never seen them before prior to this channel. So those, typically the G-Men, they came with, now this one's like a knockoff or something that somebody reproduced. And even those are kind of hard to find. So even if you made a knockoff one, they're actually hard to find. But I don't know which one came first. You know, there's the 50 or the 5000 series, there's 6900 series. They were usually set in what, so if you search up G set, so G Shock, G set, typically is how you'll search it. And sometimes you'll find like Transformers or you'll find like G-Men or something like that. They were usually sold in a set. So, oh man, Billy Bob, that would be cool to have that NASA. I would be fine. I know I'm not into knockoff watches, but like knockoff G-Men, as long as they're built at least this good, I would totally buy one. But they're crazy expensive. So, and I don't think they're making any more anytime soon. I could be wrong, but you know, I don't know. I don't remember what I paid for them. I just watch on eBay, and occasionally I'll get in a mood and I'll have some money in my PayPal burning a hole in my PayPal pocket, I guess. So, oh, I'm not done. There's more. I have to back up a little bit. I still have to do this video on this Kobold. Check this thing out. I just started doing a little bit of research on this, and it's very Zen-like. I know people mention that, and you can see the resemblance for sure. But look, hopefully I can capture how insane that green is on the color, both on the day-date wheel, all the printing, the hour and minute hand, everything. It is just insane. So, but it is a unidirectional bezel. It's not a bidirectional bezel like you would see on a Zen. The build quality of it seems to be like really good. It's a automatic chronograph, so it's gonna, I believe it's the Valjoux movement 750 or something. I'm not sure, something like that. So pretty nuts. Anti-magnetic, all that stuff. So when I first opened this up, I didn't realize how expensive this watch is. These are pretty dang expensive. I had no idea it was like that. After checking it out a little bit more, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Let's see if we can get it going here. Sometimes you got to wind it a little bit on these chronos. There it goes. You can see the sub dial over there at the 9 o'clock start to spin. These hands, I think you guys are picking it up on camera, but I mean, they just look like they're glowing in the dark, even in the day. It's crazy. Snaps over good. It's a single language, not a dual language. I don't fully understand the price point on these, though. I do have to admit that, but other than that, I think it's a very cool watch. I do think the price point is a little weird to me, but so that's the watches I have, like, that I just grabbed real quick that I need to do videos on. So I still need to do the Benson Winders video. I have a Holcomb watch. Let me go grab this Holcomb watch. You guys are gonna dig this. I know I did the unboxing on it already, but this watch is actually really cool, and it comes on this really nice leather strap. I mean, look how clean and clear that thing is. So this is a Holcomb watch company. It's very thin, really well constructed. Let's get this thing going. I mean, look how clean and legible that thing is. I kind of feel like I want a Flieger style watch in my collection too. 17 jewels, so I'm not sure what movement this is. SW210, so it's a Swiss movement too. A no date Salida. So I have that guy as well. So yeah, I'm pretty well stacked. No digital. You want some digital? I just didn't put any digital out. I mean, I have a ton of digital watches, but let's see. CFC is asking, Rob, how much do you think you have on watches at any given? Oh, you mean like not just the ones that I've bought, just like even sent in? That's a really good question. I don't know. It's a lot of money, isn't it? I never really thought of that. I guess it depends because the graph would fluctuate heavily because I mean, if I have like a bunch of $100 or $200 watches, like I have a bunch of Orients behind me and everything too, and those are pretty inexpensive, $200 to $300. But you have a few heavy hitters on the table here, over $1,000 or even close to $1,000, or even I guess even if you're in the $200 to $500 range, if you have like 20 of them, I mean that adds up. I don't know. I would think at any given point in time there could potentially be yes, thousands and thousands. I know for a fact there has been moments where I've had up to about $50,000 in watches in this room, but that's not an everyday occurrence. But so if you want my address to come check it out, send me an email. We'll see if I can set that up for you. Let's see. HCS084 asks, does your wife know how much money you have in watches? Yes, I have. I'm completely transparent with my wife, but I usually tell her while she's sleeping, so she might not retain that information. See, Stephen is saying, hi, Rob, what is the gold watch in the center bottom screen? Stephen, this is a freaking awesome watch. So every time I bring it out, I actually like it more and more, and I really like just the combination of this particular, I think they're calling it black gold. It's kind of like a black bronze color. I think you're seeing a true to color representation in the camera viewfinder here. But trimmed out with that black matching handset, oversized crown, black case back, and the strap. This is a killer watch. I'm thinking I'm gonna swoop this up and keep it within my Patreon group. So na to you guys, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. You should have joined my Patreon. Well, you still can join my Patreon, but there's a lot going on in my Patreon group. So if you're not in it, hit me up. Maybe you want to get in it. Let's see. I'll try to read a couple comments here. Let's see. Josh Perkins is asking, what's your opinion on the analog Frogman versus an MTG? I haven't handled the analog Frogman yet, so I'm going to reserve my full thoughts on that. I will get one in at some point because I'm good friends with Mimo at Mimo's Jewelry. He's a G-Shock authorized dealer. I'm also good friends with John Keel over at the Watch Gauge. He's also a G-Shock authorized dealer. So whenever either one of those guys, we'll see where they're sitting, how I'm sitting. Whenever they get one in the U.S. market, I will get one into video, and then I'll make my full judgment. I have owned an MTG. I've had many MTGs on, so I think I'll be able to speak on that, even though I don't have an MTG right now to compare it directly to. And actually, even my digital Frogman I loaned out to my buddy Jiro out in Salt Lake, so that's on loan, but maybe I'll have that back by the time I get an analog. If not, whatever, because I think it's actually going to go to Billy Bob next. He's going to check it out too. But I think most true G-Shock Frogman fans are basically very meh about the analog one, and I'm kind of leaning more in that camp where it's just not super appealing. Let's see. Aman is asking about the Panda over here. This guy here is it's bound up with this Steinhardt. They're not getting along very good. This is a Spinnaker, and check out that dial. It is very dynamic, very rounded out case, integrated lugs, Just a really cool looking watch. I'm excited to do the video on it. It's actually very affordable because it's a quartz. It should have the Seiko Mecha quartz in it. So pretty cool watch. Nice bezel action, very smooth. Lines up. It's got a large date up top. So pretty fun watch. I'll do a video on that at some point. Let's see. Do I have any ball watches? No, Kenneth, I don't. And I probably won't buy one, but I really want to see. I just noticed in Instagram or something, some sort of social media, I just watched or noticed a picture of a rainbow tritium tubed ball watch. It looks insane. It's awesome. I want to see that watch. So if anybody's into rainbows for whatever your reason and you want to pick up a ball watch, they have one. Buy it, send it to me so I can video it and check it out. I definitely want to see it. Yeah, the rainbow ball is awesome looking. I definitely want to see it. Get one through Bruce. No, I actually when I first saw it, I thought about sending the link over to my buddy Mark because he just picked up that rainbow Breitling, which he said he was gonna send me to video, but I haven't heard from Mark at all, so I don't know what's going on with Mark. Maybe I'll hit him up. Let's see. SVT Staying 03. You're asking about this guy. It's funny that your username is SVT Staying 03 because I am going to send this Lou and Huey Orthos over to my buddy Dane, who is the YouTube channel of Celine Driver because he has a Celine Mustang. So you two actually might have a little bit in common, being that you have a username of SVT Staying. So I will be sending this over to Dane. He will do a video on it and then maybe send it back to me or someone else or whatever. And maybe I'll do a video on it a year from now or something. Kyle is asking, how much cheddar is on the table? There's literally no cheese on the table. But if you're asking how much money in watches there is on the table right here, I have no idea. You know what's funny? I don't really think about that. I think I'm desensitized to it. Is that messed up? I don't know. I think I might be messed up. Because I'm sure in the beginning of this watch hobby, I'm sure I thought about that stuff, but I don't really think about that anymore. This Lou and Huey, I'm telling you, this thing wears great on wrist too, and it has that, they call it the lyre lug, which is how it twists. It's very much like an Omega. This watch kind of, is a homage to like maybe a Planet Ocean or something like that. So yeah, I'm digging it. All right, reading comments. Can't wait to get it. Well, I'll send it out to you, Dane, as soon as I can. I'm not going to box it up tonight, but all right, I'm going to leave the Monster first. Let's try something else on. Let's see, what should I try on? It's nacho cheese. Let's see. I think I'm going to put this guy back on. I'm digging this watch. And I really like these Ward straps. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I like this watch more than I like the Oris 65. The only issue I have, and I pointed this out before, this is an automatic, but you can hand wind it too, because it should have a Swiss movement in it. Yeah, it should be automatic too. Yeah, it's automatic. There it goes. But it has a non-screw down crown. And the Christopher Ward has made this case in the World Timer case with a screw down crown. So I know they can do it. They just need to do it. So all of their C65s should move forward with screw down crowns. That's just my opinion. And I know it still is claiming like 100-meter water resist or something. All right, I got to get this off here. This is driving me nuts. I know it's a new watch, but that's got to go. It's really bugging me. All right, so what is it? I don't know. I can't read it. So it definitely should have a screw down crown. It is a no date movement, so that's nice. Yeah, I'm digging this watch. But so I'm not going to buy it. So I'm not going to. Oh my God, you took the tape off. I'll take the tape off everything on this table. Don't tempt me. That should be the prerequisite. If you're going to send me a watch, peel the. At least take the thing off the back. It doesn't do anything on the back anyway. It doesn't make it any more of a new watch or a used watch. Like it just. All it does is collect grime. Yeah, Clayton, you experienced that recently too. So. Wow, that feels natural on wrist, guys. That feels too good on. Good thing it's abstinence August. You want me to peel the sticker off the back of the? Man, this G-Man is getting a beating tonight. Well, so Seiko, maybe I already peeled it off. If there was one on there, I peeled it off. I don't think there was on there, but there, I mean, there's a bunch of other stuff on there. I'm probably not going to peel this one off and size it because I'm not going to buy it. You know, because it's abstinence August. Also because I'm broke. I'm straight up broke. So I'm in the mid. So I bought a new vehicle, not a new vehicle. I bought a new vehicle to me. Check this out. And maybe I'll share it. Maybe I'll do it on video. You know, because I have all this extra time. So I picked up a 1993 Jeep Grand Cherokee Woody. So it has that sticker decal on the side that's the Woody decal, so it looks like the old Wagoneers, and it's a dark green, and it's got the Woody panels on the side, and this thing is from Texas, but it was transplanted up here back in '05, so it doesn't even have the sun fade on it. It's insanely clean, has 69,000 miles on it, has the 5.2 318 V8 in it. It's like a time capsule. Even the leather seats are perfect. They feel like lazy boys. There's no rips, tears, creases, or anything. It is in perfect shape. I picked it up for, I think the seller was asking $3,900. I didn't even squabble. I rushed over there with cash, flopped it on the table. I said, I'll take it. So I need to pick that up. And I'm selling my Honda. So, yeah. Hector actually kind of does look like the National Lampoon's vacation car. So yeah, this Christopher Ward, you can hand wind it or it's an automatic. It has the Salida SW 200 or 201 or something in it. Something like that. Whatever. That's what it does both. So currently I have my personal vehicle, which I never use, is a 2010 Honda CR-V EXL. So it's the most loaded out CR-V you could buy at the time. So I'm in the process of selling that. I picked up the Jeep because it's going to be super cheap to own, other than actually like what the Jeep is an acronym. I know people think Jeep actually means something. So JEEP means just empty every pocket. So I'm probably going to do like a 4.5 inch long arm suspension lift on it, maybe 31s, 32, something like that on it. Some sort of lockers on it. I'm not sure, front and rear lockers, stuff like that. Just regular Jeep stuff. Just throw a bunch, money at it. Throw more money at it than it's worth. So that's the plan with that. And then on top of that, my mower just died, which is a push mower. It's a Toro push mower, and I'm mowing almost an acre with this thing. I'm wasting a ton of time with this. I threw an hour meter on it, and I looked at it the other day when I took it into the repair shop, and it has 69 hours on it. I've been pushing that mower for 69 hours. That's ridiculous, right? So I borrowed my neighbor's mower. Big thanks to my neighbor Ken. He loaned me his Toro zero-turn mower, and I finished mowing my yard, and I realized right then and there I need to go buy a zero-turn mower. So now I need another $3,000. So if somebody could loan me or give me $3,000, that'd be great. Because I think I'm going to go pick up a zero-turn mower and stop wasting time walking behind a mower and sitting on one like it's a go-kart and rip around the yard. So how many hours? A good question. Well, I can run the mower. It has a small fuel tank on it. I can run the mower for about 45 minutes before it stops running or runs out of fuel. And I have to fill it up again. So I'm guessing it takes me about an hour and a half to mow the whole yard. So yes, Doug, also the new Toro zero-turn 42-inch deck is because the way my yard is shaped, I need the narrower deck. It has a cup holder on it, so that's also a good point. I don't need a sunshade. Hector's sending over the money right now. Thanks, Hector. Listen, here's the deal. Time, the older I get, the more I realize that my time is worth more than what money can provide. I want to get this tutor running. Just for some reason, I want to get it running for some reason. So while we're talking about mowers, we're going to get this tutor running. So with everything that's going on, all the money that I got flying out the window, plus I have to pay my son's tuition here probably in the next week or two, which I don't even know how much money that is. I'm probably just going to tack on another $3,000 and pick up this zero-turn because one, it's a new toy, right? It's a go-kart for my yard, and I get to mow the yard with it. So why the hell not? So I'll probably make that happen here real soon, maybe this week. I mean, I could borrow my neighbor's mower, but sell the orthos. I am going to sell the orthos. That's 100% going to be a thing, but I'm in no hurry to sell the orthos. I got to send that to Dane, and then maybe some other people in my Patreon group that have watch review channels want to check it out. I'm going to let them check it out. Because why the heck not? They need content. I want to help them out, get them content. I want to help them grow the channels. That's another thing I want to talk about. Oh, man. I can't wait to the day in this month that I'm going to wear this tutor. I'm excited for it. So there's a bunch of channels, at least 12 YouTube channels in my Patreon group. I'm hoping to put out a video soon sharing all those with you, and I'm going to do a huge giveaway, like a really good watch giveaway, but the stipulation is going to be you have to go sub all those other channels, and I want to push all of those channels. I know this is cheesy and corny way to push up other channels, but I want to push all of those channels over 1,000 subs, because that's a hurdle that it seems like a lot of channels have a hard time getting to. So if I can help promote that and help that happen, then I think I could do a massive giveaway, potentially even with their input. I think we're either going to pick a certain dollar amount and all go in and maybe do a certain watch or something. Yeah, but Dane, even you, like, what's the next goal? You know what I mean? Maybe you want to be at 2,500. I don't know what you're at right now. But whatever that goal is, let's push it forward, you know? I don't think it's going to be an Omega giveaway, but I don't know, maybe. One of my Patreons was actually selling an electric blue, I think automatic, Omega Seamaster Professional, the older one. That's a killer watch. They go for about $1,500, but if I can get all these channels to pitch in a little bit, maybe we could do a killer giveaway like that where it's like super special, excuse me. And, you know, it's definitely going to push people to actually go through the challenge and sub these channels. Jeffrey, what you missed is you were runner up in the Nazumi drawing, and John can't purchase it because it's August, and you're not taking part of that. So you have first runner up for the Nazumi B, whatever model that was. So hit me up on the Discord. Jesco is saying, "Hey Rob, some guy's making fully milled steel cases for the Seiko World Timer. He's supposed to send me one, Jesco. I'm hoping to see it soon. I didn't make it to my PO box today. It might even be in there now. So, hey, yeah, Clayton, that's a good idea. Yeah, whatever platform, whether it's the podcast, I'm not sure how the followers work for that, how you track that, but we'll talk about that. So yeah, we'll get Chris over at the Watch Lounge. We'll get Bobby Legs. We'll get Wrong Time Watch. We'll get all these guys. Pete over at Chillin' with Watches. Like, we got all these awesome channels, and we need to promote them. We need to support them because there's a ton of really good watch channels out there, and the only way you're going to keep a ton of really good watch channels out there is to support them, sub them. Even if you don't watch their videos, throw them a sub and watch, every few videos or something. Eric is asking, Undone or Dan Henry? Depends on the particular model. I kind of lean more towards Dan Henry. Dane's gonna make more rant videos. So Jeffrey, you are part of the August abstinence, but Tennessee Mike is the ultimate ruler of that, and he did give John the full pass on that because it's technically you won something even though you have to pay for it. So if not, I can do another drawing. If you don't want it, I can do another drawing. It's no big deal. Jessica was asking, how much is the Tissot Vizade? I don't know. I think I have to set the price. So the new thing I'm doing, kind of new, when somebody contacts me and they want to send in a watch for a video review and me put up on the Sunday Fun Day sale, is I hold full control of the sale price of it. And I think this one fell under that category. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at the note and everything like that. But like legit, this watch is going to end up going to somebody in the Patreon group. There's no way that Tissot, actually, there's no way any of these Hamiltons, most of these watches are going to go to my Patreon group, guys. So, and that was the whole point of doing the Patreon group and doing the Sunday Fun Day sale, is to have a buyer-seller group, a community. So that's the way it's going to work. There'll be some leftovers, but not very many. Hey Ronan, thanks for chiming in. Yeah, Horology, you guys have no idea. So Horology Insanity is a new channel, and you guys have no idea what you're in for. If he keeps making videos, sub his channel early because it's going to be a long game on that one, a very long game on that channel, as long as he keeps making videos. Let's see. Yeah. He has contents for years, for sure. Floridian, what are you saying? Sponsor a Patreon channel each Monday live with you, like meet and greet. I'm not understanding what that means, but yeah, Dane. No, it's no secret. I mean, Horology Insanity just posted up. I'll do my best to keep them coming. You're too kind. So, yeah, I mean, just do them when you can. Don't make it like, try to make it routine, but don't have it like interrupt your life. Mine has interrupted my life. Mine has become a way of life. So be careful. It's a thin line. If you're going to cross over it, then actually, what am I talking about? You already crossed over it. You're screwed, man. Just make a video every day. Let's see. Oh, hey, Wayne's here, guys. So that's Wayne, who is the infamous Wayne that has all of the monsters. Not a lot of monsters, guys. Wayne had all of the monsters. Do you understand what I'm saying? He had all of the Seiko monsters. And then I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen to the point where I actually maybe even pressured him into doing it, maybe prematurely. But anyway, Wayne started selling his collection. So, let's see, he just chimed in. Just tuned in, Rob. Any monsters in that lot? Only joking. Yeah. So, yeah, Wayne sold almost all of his monsters. I'm not sure how many he has left. So, he probably has at least maybe 10 left or something. I don't know. If you're Wayne, if you're still watching, how many monsters do you have left? Yeah, you had an insane collection. It was awesome. So I'm curious to see what you do next. Wayne, you sold them all. That is awesome. As excited as I was to discover you and discover that you had purchased and assembled all of the monsters, I'm equally as excited that you have sold them all. I'm very curious to follow and see what you do next, because it's going to be epic, and hopefully it's something that you enjoy, and maybe don't go all in like you did with the monsters. Maybe explore different things a little bit more broadly. But that was nuts. I don't think anybody had done that. At least nobody had done that and publicized it like Wayne did. Yeah, Wayne, if you're still on, man, what's next? I mean, have you even bought anything? Because you must have like a fat stack in your PayPal account, or all of that money went right back onto the credit card to pay down the monster debt. Yeah, Dane's down the Zellos rabbit hole for sure. Don't go all tunas. The tunas are even more than monsters, even though there's not as many. Bobby Legs is going full Wayne for the Black Bay 58. It's a little easier to do when there's only two of them. Okay, Wayne. So that's awesome. You came out on top. That goes to show, and I've pointed this out before, history can teach you something. Listen and learn. When you buy new, if you buy limited edition Seikos, you're going to be okay as long as you play the long game. Just wait on it a little bit. You're going to get your money back, maybe even more. Wayne is proof of that. It's fine. There are a ton of other watches out there. Hopefully Wayne can just immerse himself into the watch hobby and not hyper focus in on a particular brand or model, and just enjoy and explore and maybe do it at a smaller level. Let's see. What is that thing on the case of the all black Seiko in the middle? You talking about this thing? It's just a tag. Is that what you're saying? I don't know. All right. Yeah, I'm over an hour, so I'm gonna bounce, guys. I appreciate you chiming in. I'm gonna kill the lights because we have some loom monsters on the table here, not the Hamiltons, but definitely the Seikos, and that helm front and center is gonna light up, no problem. Certainly that Seiko in the back is gonna light up, but let's no, the middle one with the blue dial. Yeah, I don't know. We'll do some Seiko videos this week, but check out the loom. Yeah, that helm is showing off hardcore. The helm loom is actually, it looks like C3, or excuse me, BGW9. So was that one got, oh, look at the Tudor. The Tudor's nice and green too. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Yeah, hopefully I'll have the Captain Willard this week. If I do, I'll at least do an unboxing. Probably not the video, but I'll at least do the unboxing. I'll see you guys on the next vid.